What if I told you that something as simple as a kitchen ingredient could help keep those creepy little ticks away from your dog? Sounds almost too good to be true, right? But sometimes the most powerful remedies are the ones sitting quietly in our homes, waiting to be discovered. Ticks are not just annoying little parasites. They're sneaky, dangerous, and they thrive on going unnoticed. A single tick bite can transmit harmful diseases like Lyme disease, ehrlichiosis, or Rocky Mountain spotted fever. And while we often think about prevention in terms of expensive collars, chemical sprays, or vet-prescribed treatments, there's something really empowering about making a safe, natural solution with your own hands. That's exactly what I want to share with you today. A DIY tick spray that's vet-approved, effective, and gentle enough for your furry friend. Now, before we dive in, let me just say this clearly. Natural remedies can be amazing, but they're not magical. This spray I'm about to share works best as part of a bigger plan. Regular tick checks, grooming, and using vet-approved prevention methods. Think of it as an extra layer of defense, not the only shield. Okay? Great. Let's get started. The star of our DIY spray is apple cider vinegar. I know, it doesn't sound glamorous, but don't underestimate it. Apple cider vinegar changes the pH balance on your dog's skin and coat, making it less inviting for ticks and fleas. These parasites hate the acidity, and here's the good part. While ticks find it unbearable, your dog can safely tolerate it when it's diluted properly. That's why vets often give a nod of approval to apple cider vinegar as a supportive remedy. So, how do we turn this into a practical spray? Simple. You'll need just a few things. 1 cup of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. 1 cup of clean water, filtered if possible. A few drops of dog-safe essential oil like lavender or cedarwood. And let me pause here for a second. Essential oils can be tricky. Some are toxic for dogs, but lavender and cedarwood in small amounts are considered safe and actually quite helpful at repelling ticks. So don't go overboard. 3 to 5 drops is more than enough. And finally, a clean spray bottle. Now, here's what you do. Pour the apple cider vinegar and water into the bottle. Shake it gently to mix. Add your few drops of lavender or cedarwood oil and shake again. That's it. Your tick spray is ready. Easy, right? But don't let the simplicity fool you. This combination packs a punch. Apple cider vinegar changes the environment ticks want to live in, while the essential oil adds an extra barrier that naturally drives them away. The key here is application. You don't just spray this everywhere and call it a day. You want to lightly mist your dog's coat before walks, hikes, or playtime in the yard, especially if your dog loves to roll around in the grass. Focus on areas where ticks love to hide. Behind the ears, under the collar, around the legs, under the belly, and near the tail base. Always avoid the eyes, nose, and mouth, because vinegar can sting and essential oils can irritate those sensitive areas. Think of it like giving your dog a natural protective shield before stepping outside. Now, let's talk about what you might notice. The smell of vinegar can be strong at first. Some dogs don't mind it, while others might give you a "what is this" look. Don't worry. It fades as it dries, and the benefit far outweighs the temporary smell. You'll probably also notice your dog scratching less and looking more comfortable if ticks or fleas were already starting to bother them. But here's where I want to be super real with you. This spray is not going to make your dog completely tick-proof. No product, natural or chemical, can promise that 100%. If you live in an area that's heavily infested with ticks, or if your dog loves exploring thick woods or tall grasses, you absolutely need to pair this spray with vet-approved prevention methods. Think of it as a bonus, a safer, homemade backup to lower the risk even more. And let me share something really interesting. Many pet parents have noticed that when they consistently use apple cider vinegar sprays along with daily tick checks, the number of ticks they find on their dogs drops dramatically. It's not a one-time magic trick, it's about building a routine. Just like brushing your dog's coat or trimming their nails, this becomes part of their wellness care. Now imagine this for a moment. You're about to take your dog out for a walk in the park. The grass is tall, the sun is warm, and you know ticks are out in full force. Instead of feeling anxious about what your dog might bring back, you give them a quick mist of your homemade spray, and suddenly, you've taken control. You've done something protective, something safe, and something with your own hands. That feels good, doesn't it? Let me also add a tip here. If your dog has sensitive skin, do a small patch test first. Spray a little on one spot and wait a few hours to see if there's any redness or irritation. Most dogs do just fine, but it's always smart to be cautious. And if you ever notice any reaction, stop using it and talk to your vet. Another clever idea? You can spray a little of this mixture on your dog's bedding or favorite blanket. Not too much, just a light mist. This helps keep ticks and fleas from hanging around where your dog spends most of their time. Think of it as extending the protective barrier beyond your dog's skin. And let's not forget, prevention is always easier than dealing with an infestation. Once ticks settle in, it becomes a battle. But if you start using this spray regularly, especially during tick season, you're staying one step ahead. So to sum it up, you've now got a simple, natural, vet-approved DIY tick spray recipe that takes minutes to make, is safe for your dog when used correctly, and gives you peace of mind every time you step outside together. Apple cider vinegar, water, a touch of lavender or cedar wood, and your love for your pet. That's all it takes. Because at the end of the day, keeping your dog safe doesn't have to mean relying only on chemicals or expensive treatments. Sometimes it just means opening your kitchen cabinet, mixing a few ingredients, and creating something that makes your best friend's life healthier and happier. So tell me, next time you take your dog for a walk, will you give this spray a try?